from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chumby. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Luis Gil. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
All right, ready to get underway. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Late swing fouled off. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. On the ground. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air out to center field. Volpe settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jonathan Aranda.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on. He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in New York, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Shane McClanahan. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Simpson under this one. And a quick out, number 1. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Judge at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His 27th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 down. Giancarlo Stanton will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Simpson settles underneath it. And that's the inning. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. So the New York Yankees putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they looked the part completely.
For sure, Bogue. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Bounce to the right. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
To the right side, Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Volpe launched a homer in his most recent game. Now the 0-1. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Fraley getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez digs in now. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero had the day off yesterday. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out.
Third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
The 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Lux throws to first in time. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And a big swing and a miss.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. It's still early, but all signs pointing towards yet another win for this team, riding that hot streak.
No doubt, Boog. When you're rolling like this, confidence shows up in every phase of the game. Right now, they look like a group that fully expects to keep it going.
Up the middle. Lux. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Flied to left his first time. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first.
Yep,
it's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
And as
number
well,
99,
lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. 2 outs, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
That's the ball.
Judge comes up empty there.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
He goes down looking. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a foul straight back. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a ball popped up. Rice under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Rays down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. McMahon fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 4, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Fly to left his first time.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fiducia under it. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now here is Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Out to short, Walls. Lux for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey!
The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Taylor Walls, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez has a beat on it, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Singy, this team has pressed all the right buttons during their winning streak. A lot of game left, but so far so good.
When you're playing with this much confidence, everything seems to click. If they keep executing, they'll have a great shot to add to their streak.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Popped up. Caminero. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
So up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys or coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Flares it into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Back in the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Hunter Fiducia.
The catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. That one fouled off. Strike two.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Rays down by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Hard hit right side. Rice takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Strike one.
Foul ball there. To the right side. Rays retired in order. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Escarra. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Grisham in the box again, takes a strike. Oh, and 2 now. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
That's a ground rule double.
Over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So they bring on the veteran, Cole Sulser.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Bouncer to second. to first, and there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Baker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Engler warming up as well. The 0-1 in the air, right field. Oh, he can't hang on. Runner from third in to score, and it's 4-0.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
So 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Weathers. He last pitched 2 days ago. Digging in, Junior Caminero. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, these Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That one to first, and that's just foul.
Oh.
Stays alive. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Mullins in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 0-2. This one popped up. Volpe under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yes.
The Rays down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Caballero tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. They trail it here 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Foul ball. And the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Got him swinging.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins moving under this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Sulser departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The new pitcher in the game, Mason Engler.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Walls. On to first.
Yeah, got him.
Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 80. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Leading off, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Wall.
Taylor Walls now at the plate. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Fiducia out to short. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it goes just foul. Engler making his 30th appearance of the year. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. The 0-1. And Judge spoils that one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
is Giancarlo Stanton. This one in the air, center field. Mullins gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mason Engler gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Brian Baker into the game.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
One down, and now Jason Dominguez. The 0-1. Line to left. And foul. Ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Matz, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Boyle also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance for the Rays coming up. here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We go to the ninth. Yandy Diaz. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Fernando Cruz.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Oh.
Here's a high chopper. Throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
No.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. In the air, left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a bouncer. Fair ball. McMahon fires over to first. Down to the last out for the Rays.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Another strong showing from them tonight, Boo. They're doing the little things well over this long winning streak. And you can bet that has the manager smiling. When a team executes this well so consistently, it makes you think they're destined for big things.
I let the